How are you feeling? For some, this might be an easy question to answer, but for those who have experienced disconnection or dissociation from their emotions, accessing these feelings might initially pose a challenge. To bridge this gap, one helpful approach is to pay attention to the cues that your body provides. Emotions, being intricate and multifaceted, often trigger physical sensations that coincide with feelings. These bodily sensations are common indicators or manifestations of our emotions. So let's take a look at a few. Happiness or joy is often associated with sensations in the chest area, such as a warm feeling or a lightness of heart. It can be described as a warm, fuzzy, comfy feeling. Also, if you see a smile on your face, that's an indicator of happiness. Smiling leads to the release of endorphins, which reinforces the feeling of happiness and well-being. Feelings of fear or anxiety can manifest as a tightness in the chest, a rapid heartbeat, shallow breathing, a knot in the pit of the stomach. The fight or flight response releases adrenaline and can cause sweaty palms or a tingling sensation in your hands. Sadness or grief might be felt as a heavy or constricted feeling in the chest. Your upper body feels like it's going to cave in on itself, or like something very heavy is sitting on your chest, akin to an actual physical weight. You might also get a lump in your throat or have some difficulty swallowing. Lastly, tears might begin to form whether or not you're conscious of the feeling of sadness first. Fear can lead to the increased tension in the body, particularly in the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Pounding heartbeat, clenched fists, a flushed face are physical signs of anger. Some people also feel anger in the stomach region as gastrointestinal discomfort, such as a burning, a churning, or butterflies or a knot in the stomach. Experiencing sudden intense emotions like surprise or shock, facial expressions typically include widened eyes, raised eyebrows, and open mouth. This is often accompanied by a quick intake of breath or momentary freeze, reflecting the suddenness and intensity of the emotion. Feelings of love or compassion often elicit a warm, fuzzy sensation, a tingling feeling, primarily in the chest. There's a sense of comfort and affection. Additionally, these emotions may create a relaxed feeling throughout the entire body, promoting a sense of ease and calmness. Disgust is usually expressed through specific facial movements like a curled upper lip, a wrinkled nose, or recoiling movement. Physically distancing oneself from the source of disgust is like a visceral reaction, often accompanied by feelings of repulsion or aversion. Emotions like shame or guilt might lead to a downward gaze, a tendency to turn away from others, avoiding eye contact. Physically, there might be a slump in posture or sense of heaviness, reflecting feelings of self-judgment or unworthiness. The mind and body are interconnected, and emotions can have a significant impact on our physical state. Different individuals might experience and express emotions in unique ways based on personal experiences, cultural influences, and learned behaviors. Recognizing how emotions manifest in the body can be a part of understanding and managing emotional well-being. Emotions or feelings are complex experiences that involve various parts of the body, including the brain, the nervous system, and other physiological responses. That means there's an interconnectedness between my emotions, my feelings, and my brain. So let's look at those areas for a moment. So in the brain, emotions are strongly linked to specific regions of the brain, particularly the limbic system, which includes structures like the amygdala, the hypothalamus, and the hippocampus. These areas play a crucial role in processing emotions, memory, and the regulation of emotional responses. The nervous system. The autonomic nervous system, also known as the ANS, regulates the involuntary bodily functions and is divided into the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous systems. The sympathetic nervous system is associated with the body's fight or flight response, triggering increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and heightened arousal during emotional experiences. The parasympathetic nervous system helps calm the body and return it to a balanced state after the emotional response. The endocrine system. So emotions can also affect hormone secretion through the endocrine system. For example, the adrenal glands release stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol in response to the emotional arousal, influencing various bodily functions. Body sensations. Emotions often manifest as physical sensations in the body. For instance, feelings of anxiety might be accompanied by a racing heart, tense muscles, or a churning in the stomach. Similarly, happiness might lead to sensations of warmth, relaxation, or a sense of lightness. Of course, facial expressions and body language. Emotions are commonly expressed through facial expressions and body language. Different emotions can produce specific facial expressions, such as smiling for happiness, furrowing the brows for anger, which can impact how emotions are perceived and interpreted by others. There's also a gut brain connection. There's a strong connection between emotions and the gut, known as the gut brain axis. The gut contains a vast network of neurons and neurotransmitters that can influence mood and emotional responses. This connection is why emotions can sometimes affect gastrointestinal functions and vice versa. Overall, emotions involve a complex interplay between the brain, the nervous system, hormonal responses, and physical sensations and behavioral expressions, highlighting the holistic nature of emotional experiences within the body. Now that we know that there are ways to identify feelings in the body, it's important to note that we can use the body to de-escalate or process feelings. So here are 10 strategies to process intense emotions using the body. Number 1, deep breathing exercises. Listen, sometimes we forget to breathe, especially when we're angry, upset, overcome with feelings and emotions. So build yourself a space just to breathe. Engage in deep breathing exercises to calm the body's physiological response to intense emotions. You want to inhale deeply through the nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through the mouth. Repeat that several times to help regulate emotions and reduce stress. Number 2, progressive muscle relaxation. When you feel intense emotions, often the body will tense up, especially if you feel anger or anxiety. Therefore, being intentional about relaxing those muscles can be helpful. Practice progressive muscle relaxation techniques. So that means you're going to tense and release different muscle groups in the body, starting with the toes and working upwards toward the head. This can help alleviate physical tension associated with intense emotions. Number 3, mindful body scanning. So this video is all about how the body and emotions intersect. But in order to find that intersection, you have to be intentional and aware about your body. So perform a body scan meditation. Focus on each part of your body from your head to your toes, observing physical sensations without any judgment. This practice can promote self-awareness and reflection. For grounding techniques, so closely related to body scanning, grounding helps to pull you into the present moment rather than being captured by past trauma or compounding emotional responses. Use grounding techniques or exercises to bring attention to the present moment. Focus on sensations in the body, such as feeling the weight of your feet on the ground or the sensation of touch or texture, to help regain a sense of stability. Number 5, physical activity or exercise. Engage in physical activity or exercise such as walking, running, swimming, dancing, whatever you can to get your body moving. Movement can help release pent-up energy and tension associated with intense emotions, promoting a sense of well-being. Number 6, self-soothing techniques. So employ self-soothing methods like taking a warm bath, using scented candles or essential oils, or listening to very calming music. This is a very individual practice, and what works for you might annoy someone else. So you may need to experiment with this to see what works best for you and to find what can help you relax your body and ease any emotional distress. Number 7, progressive counting or mindfulness. Practice counting or mindfulness exercises to redirect your attention, counting backward from a specific number or focusing on a single object or sound to help shift your focus away from intense emotions. Number 8, the use of sensory items. Utilize sensory items like stress balls, textured objects, sand trays, or grounding tools such as weighted blankets to provide sensory input and promote relaxation. Number 9, body-based therapy. So explore body-based therapies like massage, acupuncture, acupressure, which can help release tension, promote relaxation, and aid in emotional regulation. Number 10, connecting with nature. So if you like that, spend time in nature or connect with natural elements if that's your twist. Being outdoors, experiencing fresh air, sunlight, natural scenery, especially beaches, mountains, lakes, forests, can have a common effect on the body and the mind. So these strategies leverage the mind-body connection to help individuals de-escalate intense emotions, promote relaxation, and to restore a sense of equilibrium during challenging emotional moments. It's essential to explore and to find techniques that work best for each person's unique needs and preferences. As I always say, while I am a licensed therapist, I might not be your licensed therapist. So please use this information as information to guide your personal journey. If you find that you need additional help to identify feelings and emotions or process feelings and emotions, please reach out to a mental health professional.